Okay, so let's get started. Right now, you need to create a slider, a horizontal slider, and you have here the slider panel. You have here the slider content, and you added here horizontal layout, and you
Yeah.
give it, uh, yeah, you give it horizontal layout group. That's really good. Um,
But can you see there? There's a like shell control size on the
yeah,
layout group.
yeah. I'm just see.
You didn't have in your. Is it a new version that? Because I can't see in your video
Yeah, it's
there
another
the
course.
shell
I have
control
another
size.
course called Unity Lock Unlock System, and the prototype that you have it is inside the Unity A to Z course, but the other version is inside Unity Lock Unlock System. But that's not a big problem. I'm just gonna show you how to
Okay.
make a horizontal slider. So here you have
Yeah.
a scroll rect, and
Yeah.
other thing here you have the main camera. You have Canvus. I do recommend for you to go here and make another resolution 100 100,280 times 720 because this resolution is the best resolution to work on mobile devices. So just make
Yeah.
this resolution here. Other
And I
thing
have
you have
also
to
like
go to the
I have also how can I say
I
the
just
hor-
I just want to make your game responsive on all the screen sizes. So here you go canvas scaler. You need to change it to 100, the same resolution, 720.
12.8. Yeah.
So
And
make
zero
sure,
point 0.5 in the match.
yeah. So right now your game gonna be responsive. So if you scroll up, scroll down, oh
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Other thing, we have to go here to the main panel, and you added actually the slider panel, and here we have scroll rect. We need to add something called the grid layout group. Okay.
Okay.
And once you're talking about grid, you're talking about different components. Uh, you have here the start corner, the constraints, and all that. And you have here scroll rect. Okay, sounds good. I'm just gonna delete it for a moment and go here. Grid layout group. Say can't add grid layout to slider account because, yeah. So I have to
You
go
have horizontal.
horizontal layout group where we are. Yeah,
The slider
here.
content. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to remove the horizontal
Yeah.
and add the grid layout group.
Okay. So what's the difference about
Um,
these?
yeah, the difference is related is basically the grid is just like row and columns,
Okay.
and the horizontal layout group is basically like a single row. So
Yeah. Okay.
here you have a slider item. Um, Let me just click here reset. Click here reset. Second. Okay. This is the grid. This is the slider panel. You got rig transform. Okay. You make it horizontal. Okay. This is the slider item. Just right there. You got image. Okay. So this is slider content. Okay. Slider content is over here. So you have to drag the slider content to fill the parent. So you have to click here and then click Alt, click here. Okay?
Yeah.
And after that, you go to slider item that you have. We have two slider items.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go to this one, just delete one of them,
Yeah.
and try to change its size a little bit. So um, try to increase its size by dragging. Yeah, you see, you cannot change its size. Why? Because you have to go to the slider content, and from here you can control the cell size. So
Okay, in the grid.
let's say 800 times 700. Oh, too much. Let's say 400 times 400. Okay.
Perfect.
You need to start corner above left, start axis. Okay, horizontal. You can make it vertical. Okay, let's keep it horizontal for now. The constraint flexible, upper left, perfect. You can make the child, okay, upper left. Here's slider panel. Just want to make sure the slider count horizontal. Okay. Here's the, okay, great. This is for the first component. Let's add more. Just make duplicate. You see these two items.
They go like vertical.
Yeah, they go vertical. So we have, if you click here, you're just gonna see it right there. If you click here, you can see it's not it's not in the right position. So you have to go here, and you have padding, you have cell size, you have spacing. Um, okay, grid layout group, slide scroll rect. If we make it vertical, they're gonna be vertical. Okay, let's make it horizontal. And okay, this is the mask. We added the mask here. All right. Okay, grid layout. Let's say we need to make 100 from the left. From the bottom, you could add like 500. It's gonna make like a spacing, but let's just keep it 0. There's spacing. Yeah, spacing or upper left. Upper left. Okay, there's an extra thing that I have to add here. Uh, you add your responsive script. There's no need actually for this one right now. Yeah, responsive slider. Okay, keep it as it is. This is the image. This is the space for the content. You could go here, the slider content, and basically you need to play with the lift. So you need to centralize it. And as I can see here, it's not centralized.
No.
Yeah, so you have to like go here and try to resize. Just a second. And no, to the left. Okay, make it something like that. And you have to distribute it. Slider content 100 bottom. Say we need to give it like 50-50. Or maybe 100 from this side and 50 from other side. That's okay. Okay, other thing is the grid. You have to go here and add another component. Grid layout group, vertical. Let me just see my project here. There's a component, but I need to. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go levels. Okay, here we got the characters, the menu. Okay, canvas, slider. We have slider wrapper. Okay, main panel, slider panel. We got scroll rect. It's horizontal. Okay, that's what I did. And also inside it, we have the grid layout group. We have constant. Okay, and we have content size filter. Okay, so in your project, we're here. You have to add um, content size filter. Here we go. And you have also to make it constant fixed with rows. You see here?
Mm-hmm.
You have to define the number of rows or columns. In your case, you're gonna work with columns. So here, let's say we need to have, you know, uh, number of columns and number of rows. In your case here, let's say we need to have fixed number of columns. Let's say we have like 2 right now. And here, horizontal fit, it should be preferred size, as you can see.
Do I need to change this constraint count later if I have more
No, I'm just gonna make it
items?
like I just made it here, flexible, and just
Yeah.
change the to content size here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is basically the thing. Let me just make sure that we are on the same page. Here we got slider item. Each slider item got an image. Okay, it's centralized to the left corner. Sounds great. The slider content should match the slider panel. Okay, other thing, new case. Here we have the slider panel, and you need to make sure that here you have the mask. So the mask should not be here actually. It should be inside the slider con. It should be. Let me see here what you did. We have the slider panel. Okay, inside it we have the slider content. Yeah, the mask should be here inside the slider panel.
Okay.
It was there.
Wasn't it?
It was there.
It was there.
Yeah, it was there. That's good. So yeah, I just want to make sure that mask. Let's add it. Mask to the worked mask to the. Okay.
Yeah.
Other thing is related to the size. So make sure that the size of the slider panel is the same size as the slider item. So you have to come here, I'm afraid, to make sure that the size. Here's the panel that you have.
Yeah.
To make sure that the size of it is matching the size. Let me just take the scene here. Okay, here's the main panel. Yeah, you could add an image in order to see it in action. Okay, this is the thing. You could come here and move it to the center. Where are we? Here we are. I'm trying to move it. It's not moving. Weird. The slider wrapper.
Yeah.
The main panel is over here. Okay, the slider panel. Can you move it from your side? Try
I
to
can
move.
try.
Yeah, try.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the.
But it goes
Yeah,
back.
yeah, move the. Okay, here we got the image, the main panel. I need to resize it so because here I need to centralize this. I'm sorry about this, but you have to double click on this and then try to resize it. This is the size that you're looking for?
Yeah, more or less. I like when it's a little bit bigger so that you can see.
Okay, so around this
But
size. Let's say
yeah,
around.
it's okay.
Yeah. And here we have the main panel, the slider panel. You go here all the time when you make changes. You have to go here and click reset.
Okay.
So
Maybe
you,
I didn't do this.
yeah. You have to click reset, and after that, go to the slider panel here, and you click here. You're gonna see this fetch or stretch. You click on the
Yeah.
stretch here,
And then
and
alt
then
as
click
well.
Alt. Yeah, click stretch again. So it's just gonna fill the thing.
Yeah.
After that, go to the slider content. Make sure the slider content is a little bit. Slider content should be, the actual size. So here we put 400 times 400. Okay, sounds good, but let me just make it bigger. So it's just gonna be something like that. And okay, because it's fixed, you cannot change its size because we have set here content filter. So you're not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to change the size, you have to go here to, let's say, 450 times whatever, 450, for example. It's something like that. And here we had a batting, so let me just put zero. Let's say put zero, zero, the standard. Upper left, horizontal, upper left. Maybe you need to make it like middle center, I guess. And here, upper left, okay. Okay, let's make it middle center. And constraint flexible, okay. And here the slider item, as you can see, they are attached to the left corner. So there's a gap, as you can see here. So in order to fix
Yeah.
this gap, you have to go here and play with the spacing. Let's say we need to add extra 20 spacing, or let's say 60, or let's say 100 maybe. Let's see what is the best option.
Yeah.
Let's say okay, maybe you have to work with these padding options. Let's say 10 or 30, or let's say 80, or 70. Maybe this is better.
It needs to be centralized
Yeah,
there.
it needs to be centralized, and here you have to give it like 20, for example, or let's say 30, something like that. You have to play with these variable values. And
Yeah.
after that, you go here, save the scene, and let's go to the play mode. So here, just gonna reset everything back. Here you got the scene, here you got the image, you got here, we have an image, we don't need this actually. We have here an image, it's just like a construction process. You have to go and just turn this off in order to see how it looks like. Okay, now let's just click play. And here we go. You have to change it to, let's see what's going on. Yeah, I forgot something here. You have to put it to not middle center, to upper left and horizontal.
How come you put it in the upper left? What's the point of it?
It's just gonna get start from the upper left. But here
Okay.
we got an issue because we got some script here, responsive slider. We don't need the responsive slider right now because we've used the grid layout group.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, perfect. Let's just move it. Uh, yeah, you can move it actually. Could you try it? Move left, move right.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
And if I click as well,
If you click, you have
buttons.
to do the way that we did inside the project. So here,
Because you took away the responsive slider script.
yeah,
Because there I have the.
you have to just activate the click left, click right. You have to move it. So here, you don't need the initialize slider. You don't need this actually. You could change this actually here. You could change this because you don't need. Oh, sorry, you don't need this one here. See,
Okay.
and you just need the go next and go previous. That's the thing that you need.
Can I
Um,
continue in your course after this? Because
yeah, you could
are you
just
gonna
you
work
can
in this
continue. Yeah,
code more?
yeah, you could continue. Click here. Have we activated the response? Okay. You click here. You click here. You have to change the values a little bit. You have to know what is the width,
Yeah.
and you could change.
Ch- For example, if you take this, is it responsive now? Because before this ball that I have in the middle of the main panel there,
yeah.
It's small now, and it's like getting bigger when I. It's not responsive.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, now it's responsive. Now it should be responsive, and actually, I've did a I made a course recently, and it was basically how to make lock and lock system, because the
Yeah.
Unity A to Z course was based on um, the Unity A to Z course was based on the storyboard UI kit. It's great for beginners, but if you want to make a complete game like a lock and lock system, I do recommend for you to take a to take a look at my other course. Maybe just a second. Yeah. Uh,
I haven't find another course for me. Maybe I should look more.
yeah. If you go to sorry here. Yeah, I have another course. It's
Yeah.
called Unity Unity Lock and Lock System. This course is really great, and I do recommend it for you if you want to take it. Here, I'm using something called, we're gonna make a Pokemon game,
Hmm.
and here you're gonna see Pokemon game 2D responsive slider. You could download the files as well from here, and you could also know how to bind data to the slider, how to implement shared music, and make a simple game, how to develop core game of the Pokemon Ball, add joystick, and how to work with dynamic pooling inside of Unity. This is really a great feature, and also how to make count up, count down timer. How to make
This is good. This is what I want.
yeah
I want it in this game,
yeah
like
how to work with
count.
Canvas slider, how to work with character selectors, how to implement character selection between the scenes, and how to activate lock levels, and how to export and launch your game device. This is a new course for me, and it was designed and developed for the people who are looking to make something, like you could watch the trailer, and I just sent you a discount for it. If you want, you can enroll with it with me. Yeah, this is pretty
Yeah.
much. I hope this lesson was helpful. You could go to the next level if you wanna, develop something more complex. This course is not, it's very, very a great course. More than 25 hours of content. So,
Yeah.
and
Is it? Can I use it if I make some games of my
of
own?
course, of
Then I
course,
can implement this like parts of the game. For it's
yeah,
not
of
hard.
course.
Uh,
You could enroll, and you could get all the asset resources for your next game.
for
So
example, I can use this script like instances and
of
things like
course, of
this.
course. But you need
Yeah.
to enroll with this course in order to get all that.
Yeah.
So this course, as I
Oh, it's
said
very
here,
good.
this course I wish I had when I started, layering game development. That's why I
Yeah.
do recommend this course for you.
Yeah. It seems
Yeah,
very good. I think I will buy it actually.
you're welcome, Daniel.
But
Yeah,
keep it there. And
yeah,
but what do I need to play with now? Because
yeah.
in my
It's
scene
just
there,
right there here. Yeah, yeah. Yes, my
here in my
Daniel.
scene, when you click play mode, and then you see a little bit of the corners of the next image. Are we gonna fix it when we do the animation, or
We're
in
gonna
the
fix
next
it. You
lesson?
can do it two ways. You can do it with the animation, or you could just change the anchored position. We have something here called anchor position here. You're gonna see that we have the position of this item is 295 minus 225. If you click play,
Okay,
notice here the position. Ah, I'm sorry, I
I
have to.
have to maximize and play.
Yeah, notice here once you click play, you're gonna move here to the left. You can see the position of this is gonna be changed. So
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna play with later.
yeah, you're
But for
gonna play
example,
with
one
this,
of
and
the
I
yeah
showed you this is you need like 30 minutes in order to achieve that. But I do recommend that you got the script and all the resources from my other course. Um,
Yeah.
you could work it. You could work, and you could do it by yourself and try to implement it by yourself. If not, you could find a solution there. But this is how I
In
can.
this course,
Yeah.
in the other course, or in this course?
No, no, in the other course because you need to implement like because I find it that you find it difficult to make it like I've changed the script to grid layout. In this course, we
Yeah.
use the horizontal layout.
Yeah. But
So
why didn't it work for me?
I don't know. Maybe you've missed something. Maybe uh,
Yeah.
because
Maybe.
the steps are very crucial. You have to follow step by step, and
Yeah.
I don't know
But
what's
do you have any idea why it was like three containers when I was clicking play mode? It was like three. It was three
maybe you have
containers, and when I
maybe because you used here a horizontal layout group, you have to change the size, like you have to make it bigger or smaller.
yeah,
So I do
because it
recommend
was
if you want to
right
move it,
when I had
you have to get the width of the container like we have here, and then you have to
yeah,
move the content. You can move it to the left or move it to the right, as you can see in
yeah
order to
like
it.
the width of the container.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So try to work with that. If you find it difficult, I do recommend for you to watch my other course because
yeah,
I could do it for you, but I need you to get the benefit. I need you to know how to implement this by yourself. Uh,
yeah. I want to
yeah,
learn. I'm a
yeah.
newbie, but I want to learn and become a gamer.
Excellent. I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud that you're trying to do this, and keep it up, man. Keep it up. So yeah,
Thank you.
this is the course that I do recommend for you. This is the coupon unlock 150. You could get the benefit of that. Okay, Daniel.
Yeah.
Have
Thank
a
you very
great.
much for your
You're
help.
welcome.
I will try to continue with the course now, but if I will also look at your other course later for
Excellent,
sure.
excellent. You're welcome anytime, and don't forget to leave us a review for this course if you
I
find it
already
helpful.
did.
Yeah,
5 star.
yeah. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Yeah, no
Yeah, have a
problem.
great day, and don't forget to share your project and you work with us. I'm really proud
Yeah,
of my students.
one more thing. Is
Yeah,
it possible to? This course is going to implement in the iOS as well, right?
exactly,
With advertisement and things
exactly,
like this.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
yeah. Okay, Daniel.
Okay,
Good
thank
luck.
you very much,
Good luck,
Ahmad.
man. Bye.
Okay,
Bye. Bye.
thanks. Bye
Take
bye.
care. Thank you guys for joining us on this great and quick private lesson.